Hey everyone, what is going on? And welcome back to another video. So I did incredibly well on the first day of Go Battle Weekend with this team. It's Shadow, Lola, Ninetales with Medicham and Carbink. So I got up to, as of right now, 2941. So I will be pushing to Legend. By the time you watch this video, I may already be Legend. That is a possibility. So I may have already hit it by the time you're watching this video. But if so, it's probably with this team. And if I do hit it, I will have my Legend run, even if it's the same team. But yeah, I mean, such a powerful team. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So it does have some weaknesses. For example, the Bastiodon Shadow Victreebel team, you generally cannot beat. Because no matter which one of them is in the lead, whether it be the Victreebel or the Bastiodon, that's a terrible matchup. Obviously, this team is ABA weak to Steel, so you do have to watch out for that. If you run into a Steel lead outside of Steelix, you're going to struggle a lot. If you run into a Steelix lead, that's actually a positive matchup for Alola Ninetales because you do double resist the Breaking Swipe and the Dragon Tail. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the battles. And as I said, did incredibly well with this team. Okay, Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen's a core breaker for this team as well. I guess the only saving grace when it comes to Nidoqueen is if it happens to be Nidoqueen Double Dark. In this case, it's not, but like if it was Nidoqueen Double Dark, once you take out the Nidoqueen, and if there's like a Scrafty, an Obstagoon, or Umbreon, and Obstagoon or something in the back, your whole team just defeats those Pokemon. So I could see you beating a Nidoqueen Double Dark team, or a Poison Double Dark team, I should say, once you get rid of the Poison type. But as I said, in this case, it's not that. But yeah, I'm just as you can see, nothing is gonna go my way this game. Earth Power. Yeah, no, I was just calling the bait, I guess. A Deoxys comes in. It doesn't really matter. This game is all but over, right? Nothing I could do there. Yeah, Nidoqueen is a big core breaker. And that's the way some of these battles are going to go if you use this team. So keep that in mind. You could get really bad leads. Where you really can't do anything. Like, imagine a Bastiodon in the lead, or like a Galarian Stunfisk. You kind of have to swap into Carbink, and that's a terrible matchup, right, for Carbink. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to win this one, of course. I know, I guess I didn't back out because I was trying to get, for the research, I had to do 50 battles or something for the timed research, and it doesn't count if you back out. But either way, good game, well played to my opponent. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Shadow Lola Ninetales into Trevenant. Okay, a positive matchup. We're going to be able to win this one. You do have to invest a shield, but it is worth it. They usually seed bomb, but it's still worth the shield. But I actually do get off my Weather Ball first. So what this means is, well, they could let it go and it would KO them. I don't anticipate that. My opponent does shield it. So I'm going to have to ultimately double shield because this is going to be a seed bomb. So there we go. So I have to shield the next one and I'm going to be able to take Switch. But Switch is very important on this team. That's another thing I really didn't mention. You really, really, really want to win Switch, even if you have to go down a shield. So keep that in mind. As well, Swampert coming in. Okay, Carbink does not want to see Swampert. So it's good that it's coming in now. Weather Ball is going to connect, and they're going to be able to get off an attack, but that's totally fine. I am running Power Up Punch on my Medicham, by the way. You could run Ice Punch or Dynamic Punch, but I've been enjoying Power Up Punch. Oh, beautiful. Out comes Noctowl, and that's all she wrote. Good game. Well played to my opponent. Alright, let's go ahead and move into the next one. As you saw, we needed Switch there, right? Because Swampert and Noctowl in the back. Oh my gosh, beautiful, beautiful lead. Honestly, like you don't even need to switch out because Carbink walls Dragonite as well, right? Or Dragonite, whichever one you battle. I've battled both of them. And you just absolutely wall it. So you just need to flip this matchup. Or not flip it, but win this matchup, which you will be able to do. And then Carbink is going to go to town against Dragonite. They do go ahead and shield it, which is fine. My charm went through, so I just have to safely shield this. And the defense Deoxys is going down, and we'll see what comes in. Okay, going to be a Lantern, and I already knew this was going to be a good game because I'm going to throw my Side Shock right now. See if they want to shield. They do not want to shield, but I could just honestly farm down with Medicham, counter Power Up Punch, and then Carbink is going to destroy Dragonite, right? So I do bring in my Medicham right now. Thunderbolt, Surf, doesn't really matter. Just do as much damage as possible. Out comes the Dragonite. In comes my Carbink. You do double resist the Dragon Breath, the Dragon Claw. You do take neutral from Superpower, but they're only going to get one Superpower off. and it's not really going to do much because Cobbink is a tank. Okay, moving on. Great lead. Yes, you will get KO'd from the Sludge Bomb, but you're still going to be able to just farm them all the way down. This is a Mud Bomb. I don't even think they charged up for a Sludge Bomb. Excuse me. Whew. Okay, but either way, as you... excuse me. All right. Woo. But either way, I missed what came in. Okay, it's going to be an Alola Ninetales. So we took Switch, going down a shield, totally worth it. I could bring in my Cobbink, and I could farm this all the way down, and my opponent can concede. I don't know what was in the back, but that is going to be a good game, well played. Alright, moving on. Terrible matchup because of Rock's Throw. They take neutral from Charm, but Rock's Throw is just going to do super effective damage. So I just, in that case, in a Cobbink lead, I do go into Medicham, but my opponent is not switching out. That could mean they don't have a direct response to Medicham, right? I'm going to go ahead and commit a shield because of that. I am boosted, but they actually bait me with Rock Slide, which I was not expecting. I'm going to be the first to admit I was not expecting the bait. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Power Up Punch. I think I want to go for Power Up Punch here, and the next time I want to go for Psychic. They do not shield that. But no, the switch into Toxicroak. I throw the Psychic, and they actually let this go. They must have thought they caught a Power Up Punch or something, but that is huge for me, letting that Psychic go. Either that or they thought I was baiting, but that is beautiful, beautiful for me. Okay, I go for the Power Punch. Honestly, I probably should have just went up for Psychic and went for the Psychic. No, I guess I can count it down there. And yeah, it's a good game. I'm going to be able to take that one. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and move to the next one. Alola Knights is the same. This is a great matchup because Cobbink resists every move that Sableye has. So you actually want them to switch out. As long as you can flip that next matchup, whatever comes in. You have to make sure you can because Cobbink, as I said, does wall Sableye. In this case, my opponent is staying in. They must be weak to Ninetales in the back. Out comes Sandslash. Yeah, I mean, I think I just stay in this matchup. It's not like they could Shadow Claw me down, right? We actually pick up a shield there, so I will take that. Charms are adding up, right? Look how much charms. It's already almost at half health. So Druin should KO me, but I do have... it does KO a Medicham that can come in, and out comes Charizard. Now, I actually think I knew my opponent's team because I battled him. This is the second time I battled him this night. So I do believe I knew his team, and that's why I played it like that. I knew there was a Charizard. But either way, good game, Umbreon. You love to see it. The whole team does well against Umbreon, but look what comes in. Nidoqueen. I am core broken by Nidoqueen, so I just let this go, banking on the fact that I would survive it. I actually don't survive it. I thought I would maybe live that, but no, I do not live it. But yeah, core broken by Nidoqueen. We had a beautiful lead, but the Nidoqueen is just a pain in the butt for us. I do charge up to the Ice Punch and throw the Power Punch, as if that's going to really help me. I'm gonna see. Poison Fang, I let it go. I was hoping I would barely live that as well, but I didn't want to shield it anyway. I wanted to rely on cover. There was nothing I could do there. Yeah, good game, good game. We had a great lead, but there's just absolutely nothing we could have done with that back line. Okay, Ninetales into Defense the Oxes. Okay. Yeah, just stay in here. Most things, I do like staying in the lead most of the time. Throw the Weather Ball right now. And I do pick up a shield, okay? So I am going to go ahead and shield. If they Psycho Boost, another Psycho Boost is not going to KO, but they do Thunderbolt. Okay, I do shield this one. And this is going to be the Psycho Boost, and I think I go for that Charm Down. I do, but they actually make it to another Psycho Boost. I did not think they would make it to another Psycho Boost, which is not great for me. But look at that, I live on 1 HP, so I still take Switch. So that is good. Thanks to that double debuff, that's why I lived. Amazing for me. I do bring in the Medicham. Yeah, I bring in Medicham right now. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Power Punch. And I think I go for the Counter Down. I am going for the Counter Down. I'm going to go ahead and take this. Not that I have a choice. And it's going to be Body Slam. And down goes Lickitung, waiting to see what comes in. Going to be an Obstagoon. Ooh, okay, beautiful. Because Cobbink, that's another thing that Cobbink walls, is Obstagoon, right? So yeah, we're actually gonna get to another. I don't even think we use Cubbing in this battle, to be honest. But I do get off the power up punch. Maybe we do because they do get off an attack. But all I need is one rock throw. Night Slash is going to KO me. So I guess Cubbing does come in, but one rock throw is going to KO the Obstagoon. Great game, well played to my opponent. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Lola Ninetales into Azu. Azu is not necessarily a core breaker, because, I mean, you still have playing with it with the backline, even though the backline doesn't really appreciate it, right? Lola Ninetales, I guess, if you have to see the Azu, you have to see it in the lead, or you want to at least. But I do go ahead and commit the shield there. Keeping track of energy, outcomes, Lickitung. I do wanna chip this drastically. I do wanna chip this, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and throw another one. This is gonna get it pretty low, and then do I come in with Medicham? No, I actually bring in Cobbing. Okay, so I bring in Cobbing. The reason I bring in Cobbing is because I was predicting a certain team. I know the power-up's going to come in. I think it was a team by Jason2890. If you know Jason, he's always on the top of the leaderboards. And he hit Legend with Azu, Lickitung. At this moment in time, I can't remember. Oh, Sandslash. So yeah, I think I was predicting that. So that's why I didn't bring in the Medicham for the Lickitung. I brought in the Cobbing after chipping it, and it actually is a Sandslash, which is great for me because Medicham is going to be doing really well. I want to say that's Jason's team. If anyone knows Jason, let me know if I'm wrong about that. But either way, I did call it correctly there. And I'm going to go ahead and take this. Is totally fine. Azu is coming in, trying to get to that Psychic, and I do get to it, but I do go ahead and throw the bait. I felt like this was a pretty safe bait, even if they don't shield it. They actually do, but even if they didn't shield it, I'll just take whatever damage I can because I have a Charm, a Lola Ninetales in the bag, right? So good game, well played, able to take that one. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Swampert in the lead, okay. Okay, good. So out comes Registeel. This is one of the reasons I like Power Up Punch, because if they debuff you, Psychic Ice Punch just not going to do the job. Dynamic Punch, though, is another option. So keep that in mind. They could actually possibly get to another move if you're not fast enough on the swap, especially if they get that attack debuff. But right now I'm just trying to boost up my attacks as fast as possible, so they don't make it to that next move, and I'm barely able to do it. Very nice. Very nice. So I do get rid of Registeel, which is good for me, right? Charizard, you love to see it. I'm going to go for the Psychic right now. No reason to bait here. I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. They actually let it go. And out comes Swampert. I was actually disappointed they let that go, only because I wanted to farm down with Cubbing, but... but okay, this is fine. I can just commit both my shields against this Swampert, and we're going to be able to take this game. Even if they have, like, another attack and it KOs me. I don't think another attack KOs me anyway. But either way, Charizard's going down, so we don't even get the Cubbing. But good game, well played to my opponent there. We're going to be able to win that one. Okay, very nice. That will get me to 29-41. Will I hit Legend? Only time will tell. I will eventually. By the time you're watching this, so I'll either have hit it or not. But who knows? Either way, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.